earlier in today. So let's see who that opponent will be, either Deathspade or Noot.
Yep. And we're going to kick things off. I think PS2, yep, it is the name of the game right now. So, I'm not really too familiar with the matchup just because, I mean, I've seen a lot of DDDs, but it's really hard to pinpoint what Bayo is capable of doing. So if you can give us a little bit of knowledge of this matchup, if you can, Hangman.
I'll do what I can. Bless up to Amaryllis for making me super familiar with this character. Bayo, absolute combo fiend. She's going to love a big character like Dedede just to hit around everywhere. And one of Dedede's main tools to try and keep her at bay is spacing with back air as best as possible and Gordos. Although Gordo itself is going to be a very volatile aspect of this matchup because of that. Bayo has a ton of tools to be able to safely knock that back and then retaliate in turn. So if Noot isn't careful for how the Gordo is going to present difficulties in this matchup, this could very well be a quick match in Deathspade's favor. As you can already see from the damage differential here, 155 on Dedede is kind of rough, but Dedede is a heavy hitter, can make quite a lot of noise with max range behind his moves. Just got to be careful, and he's got to go for more survival DI on that forward throw, going to be killing for first blood.
Yeah, you know, you have one good factor in your gameplay, but you also have a struggle, which is Bayo doesn't have the best kill options. So she really does have to force her way into getting those kills. As for Dedede though, even if it's the back hit of that up smash, it will seal the stock. So yeah, Bayo's gonna be able to get free damage off of this character if Noot is to allow it to happen. And yeah, the neutral is taken away from Noot because Gordo is heavily relied on for most Dedede players. Emphasize on most because not many people really need to rely on it. Oh, it seems like he saved them in that scenario though, right there.
Dedede has really good recovery, so I'm not sure if it would have been safe, but it's just a lot of damage over and over, and I feel like Deathspade can afford to get messy off stage, just by virtue of how well that Bayonetta can maneuver off stage, even in risky situations like that. Also worth it. Oh, that time we saw a save though. The hit from Gordo actually managing to protect Noot from getting killed off by the second hit of down air that sends outwards. So little situations like that I feel like are going to be pretty lucky for Noot, but Noot has to take advantage of those situations where they make themselves present. The armor from up B actually saving Noot, giving him the stage control, and oh, the forward air out of the parry. I would have loved to have seen an up smash instead, try and get those early kills, because max rage would have definitely helped us for killing and showing it a renegade Gordo. Okay.
What a call out right there from Noot, just being at the right place at the right time, and at 200%. This is now something you have to keep in mind. Deathspade has to take full advantage of taking the stock as early as possible when you're Dedede, gonna get the kill right there, but you can't be allowing Dedede to live for that long, especially when Dedede has such great kill power to kill you at as early as 50% if he's able to find those moments. Combo game though.
Gabe, look what we had ahead of us, just off of one air dodge read from an early cut combo, ended up leading to an extension that for 97%.
Yeah.
That's amazing. A lot of damage built up with very little effort from Deathspade. But Deathspade, just like you were mentioning, they need to clean it up fast. They can rack up all of this damage, but it doesn't mean anything if they can't get the kill. I do like that though. Cutting forward air to forward air 2, try and go for the kill. Very nice, but does not get the confirm on the heel slide to forward smash. I think it's out of percentage here, and yo, Noot's a wild man. All right, you can go for it, but you're gonna die for it. Deathspade taking game one. Pretty.
A lot of people don't really keep into consideration how good up tilt into back air is. It is one of Bayo's more optimal kill options in the scenario. Finally, gonna take the stock. I mean, one thing to keep in mind for Deathspade at least is get those stocks as early as possible. That combo game literally means nothing when Dedede can just kill you with just three good hits, I should say, because Bayo is a pretty light woman. So keep in mind, Deathspade, those combo games, as good as they are and as easy as they are to confirm on a big and heavy character like Dedede, you really have to worry about just getting the stock out as early as possible. We saw in that first stock, just due to bad DI, the first stock was taken, I guess you could say, at a pretty early percent in terms of like forward throw for Bayo. But for the rest of this game, I mean, I'm really intrigued to see how it is that Noot will be approaching, because Deathspade has not made it easy.
PS2?
Yeah.
All right. So bringing us back to the stage, the reason I'm so shocked is because I feel like this laterally oriented stages like this are fantastic for Bayo to be able to control, because not only does she have a lot of opportunity to be able to start her combos pretty safely, but she can control the aerial space pretty effectively as well. She has no trouble like navigating this space safely. That's a very important distinction, I feel. And that was a great reset with the Gordo. That's something I actually want to see a lot more of from Noot. If Noot can just survive as best he can, play it out patiently, I feel like he's going to get rewarded by the fact that Deathspade has to wait until these obscene percentages to go for the kill. But now I think Deathspade's starting to catch on to where these Gordos are coming out. I think paying more attention to the audio cues for when Gordos spit out, because I don't think we've seen one be super effective yet in this game too, which has taken a very radical start given how much percentage is on board.
Oh my God. Just the last part of that Gordo, the animation will be enough to just get Bayo out of that. I mean, just hit Bayo with that, I should say, as she went for the downer at 215%, almost getting the kill with the down throw. Good stuff right there. That was almost a good DI mix-up, but yeah, like I said before, you're letting a Dedede live past 200%, which is not okay, because a Dedede just needs an up tilt like that at 100, less than half of what you had, but it doesn't matter because the call out with the roll read forward smash will seal the stock, and now we're back at even.
One thing I will say that it's good on Deathspade's part is that even if Deathspade is having difficulty with netting out these kills in a secure fashion, they're at least making sure that Noot doesn't build up too heavy of a lead. Because Noot has not been able to start any of these stocks safely after netting the kills. Even though he's been getting them in impressive fashion, they haven't really been giving him too much of a lead, or even really alleviating any of the pressure that Deathspade has built up, because Deathspade has just been on top of them constantly.
Yeah, one thing Deathspade has not been afraid of is at early percents just going in, going with that side B just to rack up the damage, as we've been seeing this whole set in general. But now it seems like the spacing is coming into effect for Noot. Just trying to be a little bit more cautious about what he throws out, when to throw out those Gordos too. He's been confirming them a little bit more. Gonna get the neutral B suck in there as well, and catching him in the air. Deathspade in a bad predicament right now. Once again, now it's even. Usually at this percent, it was really hard for Noot to get Deathspade at this percent without being around 150 to 200 area. But now, Noot just taking full control of the stage and not allowing this Bayo to get back on at all. But now, combo game, just one good read is going to be enough to take the stock.
I think it's just by virtue of the fact that Noot has learned that you can just play at max distance for forward tilt and back air, and as long as he doesn't put the buttons out too recklessly, he can maintain a minor lead over Deathspade, because Deathspade has gotten into a very poor rhythm of just approaching with ABK. And I don't like it, because we've seen how often Noot has responded to these buttons with shield. You would think just a grab for the sake of mix-up would come out. It is going to be the downer that manages to tie up the stocks, but I am very worried for Deathspade moving forward. If they're not able to clean up this stock here and end up the game 2-0, I feel like Noot has figured out what he needs in order to play out the matchup well, but I do want to at least highlight that that's still asking quite a lot for Dedede.
Yeah, that was a really good combo game right there. I think he started from like 15% and he just got 91 right off the back, but it seems like this could be death for Noot, as it is enough from the high heavens. Bayo sends this penguin to its doom, and that is enough.